Welcome back, guys. Artemon H here, back with Horizon Forbidden West. I am still in the previous state, meaning I am sick, so I will be muting myself a lot, and maybe you can hear it in my voice as well. But I just couldn't wait to play some more of this game. I really want to, finish off discoveries, and I don't think I am like too close to the end. I think it will be another 10 or 15 hours, maybe. With my speed, it can easily be that long. But yeah, I just want to do it because it is a fun. And about that, I think the last episode we did that cauldron and we finished up the contracts, and we have acquired an armor which is quite okay. It's probably the best if you want to go melee, but we are not doing melee in this one, so I'm not sure. I think I will just clean up quests, and for that I need this one. Yep. And of course I don't have this shelter, but I have this one here. Sorry. Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. You might hear some interesting sounds coming from me, because it's not only that I have some kind of either flu or COVID like symptoms from the medicines I am taking to be alive. My stomach is also out of commission.
My stash later.
But enough of that. I think I am just good enough to do this. This is a stash, so I don't really need to discover. Oh yes, it's up there. Oh, this is a highway. Cool. Yeah, I don't want to do this. I want to do this and only this. Okay, it's a little more to the right.
There's Marshal Vera with one of the missing Tanakh.
But Dax! You saw what happened as clearly as I did.
What happened
Marshal
here?
Vera, I heard you were sent to rescue some Tanakh who went into the valley. I'm guessing you must be one of them. Where are the others?
They didn't make it.
I had to fight off several machines just to get Kanala out. The valley was closed months ago for good reason. Machines have gathered in number as if they're drawn there by something. Not
What
to
could it
mention the
be?
strange glowing lights off the coast.
The valley is cursed. We never should have gone in.
Okay.
Vera, you were one of the challengers at the cool route.
Oh,
The
yeah,
one who
you
fired
were.
the ballista at the Slitherfang.
And you're the champion who defeated it. Saved the chief's life.
I was just...
You made quite an impression and despite the carnage, it was the best day of my life. I became a marshal, bore witness to the vision of unity.
All right, good for you.
You said
What
there
are
were
those
strange
strange rights?
lights off the coast.
From an island to the south. They appeared one day out of the blue around the same time the machines moved into the valley. There have also been reports of a streak of light that rises and falls in the sky above the island.
I saw it on the fourth night. A flame that climbed in the sky until it disappeared among the stars.
Is there any way to get to
Okay.
the island?
No. The currents between the island and the shore are too strong. You'd drown for sure.
Oh, it's on an island. I wonder if this has something to do with the Zeniths.
The what?
Don't know what any of that's about, but maybe?
Yeah, why would you know? And why are you in
If
the
the
valley?
valley's been off limits for months, why did you go in?
We wanted to run the trial.
The valley is a great test for lowland soldiers. Survive for 10 days and nights. Take down any machine that stands in the way.
Dax had a plan. We'd hunt down each machine one by one, earn the clan's respect.
But that didn't work out.
After the third, then machines cut us off from. By the time Marshal Avira found us, we were wounded, and more machines attacked us as we. Dax was right behind us.
I mean, that's really sad,
A lot
but
of machines
yeah,
in one place.
that's life for you.
Sounds bad. I better look into it. See if I can put a stop to it.
Then I'll come with you. Fight by your side.
No. Better let me take a look first. Trust me, it's for the best.
I guess if you insist. Once you're in the valley, head for the Great Falls and the cliff south of the Metal Devil. The machines seem attracted to those sites.
Got it. Thanks.
We'll rest here a while more, then head for the Met. Strike true as the 10.
I will strike to as the 20, not just as the 20. 10. How can I go inside? Should I? Oh, I guess I shouldn't. Jumping down was a mistake.
Something's attracting machines into the valley. Sounds like some kind of lure.
I mean, yes, usually lures are attracting things. You are very bright, Aloy. Okay, how do I get up here? Seems like an odd way to get up, but okay, I guess it works. Oh yes, and just a piece of information,
Okay,
anybody who is
I'll follow
watching,
the trail.
I have posted a poll on the channel, like a post, where you could vote about what the next game I play should be.
Hope this bridge holds up.
I have given some options that I thought about, but I am open to suggestions. You can leave your comments. So yeah, if you have something that you want to see from me, don't hesitate, vote or comment, and I will choose what you choose from me. Did I miss something? How do I get up there? Ah.
I gotta climb up higher. This really is a trial.
I mean, sure, but why? Why must a trial be platforming? It didn't break. I expected it to break.
Made it. Now to find the waterfall and the cliff south of the horse. Avira mentioned deadly machines were gathering near there.
Okay. There should be a metal devil
Dead machine.
somewhere in this region.
I have
What
one
are
too.
you? A Ravager? Alright. What are you?
Another dead machine.
Oh, that's a frost claw.
Took a lot of hits to bring this one down. Better be ready for anything.
I am kind of ready. I'm just out of reach with, as usual. What are you?
Dead to Nox. That must be Dax.
Ah,
Knock's
poor
brother.
guy. Let's examine him. Why not?
Died fighting the machine. What a waste.
This guy is big. I mean, look at the size of this. Just imagine. I would really like to see like a cutscene of a fight where one of these like descends from the sky. That can be really scary. Okay, so we have this site. I could go there. But why would I do that? I don't. I'm in no rush to get that.
Glowing lights. This must be the Zenith base.
So I mean, I'm no rush to
Surely
get that
entire place.
resource because it's
Looks
only
like
for
we've
the.
got base on our own private island. But back to the current problem. I've got to check out the areas Avira mentioned. The
Oh.
big waterfall and south of that Horus on the ridge.
Okay, so this is the Farzanid stuff. Scary. I think. Yes, this is more like I wasn't expecting such a huge area of operations or base of operations. Give me the ridgewood. Oh, that's a scorcher? I think that's a scorcher. Okay, I need to kill that.
Waterfall and kill machines as promised. Alright. There should be a new one. I might be able to find it before this.
Wait, what? Why is it running? Yep. Give me the big one as well. I want to get your ear. Can I get your ear? I guess I can. Yes, I can. Alright, that
There.
was
It is clear.
okay.
Now let's
I
see
just
if
don't
there's a
remember
lure
where the
around here.
first ear fell. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's a mine launcher from them? Okay, okay. No need for this.
A machine lure. Just what I thought. But this one looks advanced. Like Zenith tech. I better take a closer look.
I can override it. Wait, is it some kind of DLC content already? Do we have DLCs for this game?
There's data here. Looks like a log.
Okay. Alpha node brought to you by the Julius. Directives received and changed. Keep on chugging. What? Local vermin exterminated at this node. Yeah. Intrusion. Yeah. What the heck is happening here? Is it like a kind of AI?
And something called the Julius? Some Zenith AI? Says local vermin exterminated. Was it attracting machines to kill intruders here? At least this lure's shut down now.
But I guess we have more. Let me see what is the best path forward. Oh, okay, that was a strange move. I think I will just go for this campfire because why not? And then we can go like in a big circle around. This way, if we need to come back here, I will be able to fast travel, which is just good. I mean, I would like that, but I'm not even sure if it's possible. Okay, it maybe is. What is this place? Oh, we have one more lure. Do I... Huh. Do I need to disable this? Let me see if I can disable it now, or if I have to wait for it.
Another lure. That explains the machines. I'm gonna take them out before I can deal with it.
Oh wow. That was a lucky hit. Okay, so no biggies here. Oh, we have a wounded Nacht. Alright, let me get to it first.
One of the missing Tanox.
Where are you? Oh. Wait, what? What's... Oh, you were down here. Okay.
Out here.
Clearing the valley? You must be one of the missing Tanox. Everyone thought you were dead.
Nearly. Dax and Kanala. Are they...
Kanala's alive. Marshal Yvira pulled her out.
Speaking of...
Aloy!
Yvira.
Wow.
Couldn't stay away, could you?
And miss my chance to hunt the champion in the Valley of the Fallen? Never. And I see you found Now this looks like a fight.
What do we have here?
You with me, Marshal?
Oh, wow.
My blade is yours!
You know what? I really have to check if there are... no, these guys...
Kill these things? What are they?
These guys doesn't have like any collectible components. But they're kind of hard to kill. Wait, what? Come on back. That's it. It's one down, one to go. Oh, and she killed. She stole my kill.
I should override
Yes,
the
you do
lure
that.
nearby. Make sure no more machines are drawn here. And
This is
secure the
actually
rest of the valley.
so cool to
All
see
right.
something
Gotta shut
about
this thing down.
the Zeniths. We got your goodies. Oh, the sound near this guy. Do you hear this? Ugly. Nasty. Let's override this.
Another weird log from the Julius.
Okay. Keep on keeping on. That's a reference to... What's it called? Red Death Stranding. I mean, maybe it's just a general expression in English, I'm not sure. Okay, so we have
Looks
more
like I was
nodes.
right. The Zeniths left these things here to draw in machines and protect the approach stations.
What do we have there? Some money? I need that. Yeah, give it to me. And now... As I was saying, and now... Wait, I need these. I can just go to that location. Maybe I'll find some more nodes on the way. Maybe I won't.
Get a good glide in.
Can I override elemental cross riders as well? So we have the close rider, which is a mountable machine, and somewhere we should have, I think, elemental close riders as well. Maybe I didn't scan them and that's one of these. It might be. Yeah, now I know all the Apex variants. I have killed almost all of them. I didn't scan an Apex Shell Snapper or Stormburn. That's interesting. Or Rollerback or Clamberjaw. Alright, yeah, so I don't see the Elemental Close Riders, so maybe... Well, maybe they are the same. I'm not sure. Oh, what do we have there?
Okay.
That's a big guy, is it?
Area Ibira mentioned.
Oh, wow!
Machines here. If there's
Oh,
anyone,
wow!
Focus can help me find it.
Alright, here we go. Wish me luck, I will need it. Yeah, am I this strong or is this guy weak? Okay, that guy is coming for me as well. That might be the bigger problem. Okay, maybe I shouldn't go for the tail. Okay, I have the tail. That's very nice. Come on, big guy. That's it. I really don't want to deal with you, little guy. And now let me get the weapons so I can destroy the Tremor Tusk. Oh, wow. Okay. I really should look, but I don't feel like it. Give it to me. Wait, I actually need your tusk, right? I might try to get it. Oh wow. This is again something new. Okay, maybe I shouldn't go for it. This doesn't seem like the best place to fight this guy. Come on. Hey Loy, would you please? Hey Loy! Just run, please, run! This whole place is just awful. Thank you. That's it.
I should look around. See if I can find a lure.
Now, first of all,
There's the lure.
let me get the tail. Where is the tail? That's a little more important. I don't remember where I have to shoot it. Okay, maybe it's gone. As usual, things like to disappear in this game, which is such a bad thing. Thackeray, poor guy, didn't stand a chance. Okay, let's go for it.
Should be able to override the lure now.
Do it.
Gotcha. That should be the last one.
Okay, what's happening here? Original message from benefactors attached. Good talk. Local vermin exterminated. Snowed. Let's step it up. Intrusion. Losing control. What a bummer. No 322 self-termination sequence engaged. To my benefactor, it's truly a pleasure to serve you. Sincerely, your favorite software-based minimal intelligence proto. Wow. Interesting.
Looks like there's a recording here.
Hey, shithead. I got a task for you. The Julius is ready to serve! Shut up and do what you're told. Use the indigenous robots to keep this place clear of local vermin. I'll do it myself, but Gerard says I have to stay focused, so have some fun for the both of us, huh? Will do, Benefactor Visser. You can count on the Julius.
So Eric left a simple AI in charge of the lures. Looks like it shut itself down when I overrode the last one. Well, I should let Avira know the valley's clear.
Okay. Great. Oh, so that's what should have happened. I got it. Well, I mean, there is rarely a reason when you shouldn't go on the path the game suggests you to go. So I could have just kept that third location as the actual third location to visit. Please let me. Thank you. I'm using all kind of speedrunning tactics to get faster where I need to be.
The specters must have shown up to defend the lure. No telling if more will come. But I doubt the Zeniths would bother.
What's this? Did we bug the game? Oh no, okay, it's alright now.
I'll be right back. She needs a medic, but she'll live. Thanks to you. Gotta say, every time we meet is the best day ever for fighting. That battle was something else. And those weird machines. Do you think there'll be more?
No. I figured out what was causing the machines to gather in the valley. And put a stop to it.
Oh, good news for the clan then.
You don't want to fight more of those things, Avira. They're not like other machines. The masters they answer to see people as inconveniences. They'd kill anyone without a second thought. And eventually I'll have to deal with them.
The lights offshore. Is that from them?
Yeah. It's a kind of shield to protect the island. The machines drawn to this valley were meant to kill anyone who got close.
Meaningless slaughter. But definitely something for a champion, not a marshal. Here, take this then. It might help with what lies ahead.
Is it something good?
Thank you.
Something good?
The valley should be safe enough for a while. But you have to tell the rest of the Tenakth to stay as far away from that island as possible.
By the champion's word. I hope our paths cross again, Aloy.
It might. Or they might. What did we get? Sky Strike Bolt Blaster. It doesn't seem like something I would use. But maybe. Let me see. I'm using this one right now. Frost Plasma Shock. Oh, okay, so it's for aerial enemies. Yeah, I don't think I will use it, but it's nice to have. So I guess this region is done. Let me go for the Clamber Jaws. Just maybe, you know, I will get an apex, I will get the resources. Then if we want to, we can upgrade the sharpshoot bow as well. Okay, do we have any apexes
Not much
here?
point to using acid here.
No. Right? I guess if there is like even one, or maybe we have one that is apex. No. Okay, then we can move on. At least for now. So this is the island where the far Zenith are, and this is some other island where I need to go at some point. I think we are fine to go to the settlement now. Let's fast travel here. I will need to get some more fast travel packs, but that's fine as well. Let's go. Hey guys, I'm here. How do I get in? Oh, I guess here.
Your enemy is mine. You've earned our trust.
Thornmarsh. You know what? I won't start with the fighting pits. Are you the cook? Oh, I am Regala's Bane. The Great MRE. Okay. These are actually good in hard fights,
Perhaps you could make a purchase.
but I've never really needed them. As far. So far. I'm quite happy about the fact that we don't have like a whole bunch of side quests. Maybe just not right now. But you know, side quests are not that... they can be fun. But I have had enough for now, I think. What would I need for upgrading this? Dreadwing, a lot of Dreadwing stuff. Frostclaw, okay. Stormbird. Stormbird, Fireclaw, yeah, same things here. Okay, let's do this. Two Apex Clamber Joe. Let's create a job, why not? What about you? Rollerback. I will create all the jobs. Frostclaw, Clamber Joe. Yeah, I don't think these really worth their money and time. Oh, this is the green shine stuff, so I could almost fully upgrade it. Another hunter bow. Yes, this won't be used ever. Wait. I have some other spy thrower? Huh. This doesn't seem so bad. What do I have right now? This one, it has... Wait! The explosive damage on this one will be like 345. And on this one, how can I can't really tell it right now. Oh, I can. Okay, it won't be as great, but it has like better other ammunition types. Long range damage, overdraw, critical hit. And it's really not that pricey. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Okay. That was it. Let's trade. Do you have something cool for me? Oh, maybe you have. I don't really care about hunter bows, even though they are interesting just to look at. Utaru bow. Fire, stronger fire, and stronger poison. No, it's not poison. It's the other one. Death rattle. Sure. Renegade. Yep. Okay. So I would actually need some kind of sharpshoot bow. Wait. Oh, look at that. This has the... What do you call it? Like the tier damage arrows as well. They look cool. Fast firing, long range bow. Okay, this is a stealthy one. What is that second type of damage? Maybe it's just the strongest regular arrow. We have blast slings, rope casters, spike throwers. And a shredder gauntlet, which I won't ever use. Okay, I'm really thinking about this one. I'm just wondering if I will have like legendary one soon. But you know, who cares? Let's buy it, equip it, upgrade it, and do stuff with it. And let's sell what we have. Maybe we have some things that's actually worth some money. Oh yeah, we have. Now we have some things. We got back our money.
You can trust a Tanakh to sell you good equipment.
Yeah, sure. Actually, I want some resources from you as well. Rather, tools. Let's, Yep. These are costly. Can I, like, sell my traps? I can, but they don't really worth as much. But I will sell. I don't use traps, so there is no point in keeping them. And let's see if I can upgrade this little beauty. Oh, it's a green shine stuff. I really hate that, because I don't know if I will have enough of that. Damn it. You know what? I don't care. I will spend it. I need 3 more slabs. Alright, but we have this weapon, and I need to give it some coils as well.
Let me see. What if I am... does it make sense? Why not? Let's do this. And the other one should be... knockdown? No. Drenched, critical hit, plasma, riddle speed. I really need like draw speed for this one, right? Wait, do these guys sell coils? Oh wow, I didn't realize this. So this is not so rare then. We have drenched. Is it good? I think it was good for some of our weapons. But I would rather have some. Oh yes, that's what I wanted. But it needs green shine slab, of course. The other thing I just don't have anymore. Okay, let's go.
Are you
Move
certain?
on. Yes, I am certain.
There's
Let's
nothing
get
you
these as
require.
well. Okay, this is the dye guy. What is that actually? Paints and the dyer. Okay. Wait, what?
That fight was a sight to behold. Your blade be bright.
Yeah, that's how I... Wait, I can dye my stuff. Let me see. Actually, I like these two. Let's do this, why not?
A good finishing touch.
I want to see the Stitcher. I don't expect him or her to give me like any better stuff that I already have. But I want to see if it's if it has some anything, like maybe weaves.
You'll want to talk to me, champion. I assure
I want to.
Yes.
I really want to. Tanak Recon. Tanak Marauder. New Tracker. Behemoth Trapper. Nice. Oh wow, wait, we have legendary ones here. Did you look at that? I think I have it. No, it's a Machine Master one. And this is an Infiltrator one. Of course, it's an Utaru. Quiet, low profile, silent. Okay, now we know that we can have some fun things here if we want to. But we don't have any good weaves.
My offer still stands.
Well, I guess that this was it. So let's go and help Tanana. Where am I going with this? Oh, this is the...
Yeah, a soldier
This
like
one's
you
gathering
should only
task.
wear the best armor. And that's what you'll get at Open Ford.
Walking on her. Careful now. She dresses for combat.
Wait, what? Where are you? Actually, let me unselect all these. Hi. I see you. Why are you hiding?
Thornmarsh. Quite a sight, isn't it? Never thought I'd find myself this deep in Tanakh territory.
Have you run into any trouble?
I've been keeping my head down. Had to duck into the swamps a couple of times to avoid Tanakh patrols.
Well, I'm here now. So spill it. Who is Amatis, really?
Like I said before, he helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine out in the wilds. At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I thought he was just a grouchy hermit living in the woods. But then he trusted me with the truth. Told me how the Red Raids took everything from him. seeing that side of him, I don't know, changed things.
You love him, don't you?
I think I might, yeah.
Then why did you part ways?
When he told me how he failed to save the woman from his past, I told him how I made peace with my father and brother's deaths. He realized he needed to do the same on his own.
Wait. When we searched that Red Raid's battlefield together, you said he'd lost someone close to him there. I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was. Women aren't allowed to serve in the Karja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could. Amadis kept her secret. When he left to come out west, he promised he'd send word that he was alright, but his letter never came.
So you set out to find him.
And when we do, I'll have words for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
Well, at least I kind of understand now. Amadis thought Nessa died on the battlefield, but when he learned that the Tenakth took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I guess now we find this prison, the Rot.
I did some scouting while I was waiting. I think I might have found the way.
Lead on then.
Let's do this.
Do you think Nessa might still be alive?
I doubt it. Any Karja prisoners from the Red Raids would have been killed or returned home by now.
Then what's Amadis after?
I think he just needs to know.
Come on, don't be slower than me.
Ha! Over here, you flaming hunk of scrap.
That's him!
That Fireclaw's right on his heels.
Come on!
Oh wow.
He's got your back!
I didn't realize we had this guy with us. You know what, let me try using... I'm quite sorry about these little pauses. Now, what do we have here? Something is going very wrong. Let's try something else. Maybe acid this time. Okay, this is not as good as I expected it to be, but I didn't upgrade this weapon, to be honest. I'm stuck. What was that? Sometimes this game just doesn't make any sense. Before we talk, let me get these goodies. Hey. Oh wow. Okay, so that's done for.
Talana,
You were supposed to let me know you were okay.
I was going to send the message right after I crossed into the desert with an Oseram caravan. But when it became clear that the tunnel had collapsed behind us, I figured the only thing I could do was press on. Seeing as you found a way out here, however, clearly I was wrong. I'm sorry. The last thing I wanted was to worry you.
So, you must be Amatis.
And you must be Aloy. Talana's told me a lot about you. And I guess you must know about me.
A little. We know you're headed for the rot. But what are you hoping to find there?
A clue. Or a shred of one. Anything about Ness's fate. Maybe she died on the battlefield. Or maybe she wasted away in that prison. Either way, I have to know.
Okay.
Talana told me about...
We were both assigned to the Sun. Our orders were to push into Tanakh territory. She was proud to serve the Sun, but as the atrocities mounted, we both saw the raids.
And...
We did what we could to... It felt like we were the only one. And... until the Battle of the Burn.
What's
happened
that?
at the Battle of the Burning Blooms?
I had intel that the Tanakh forces were greater than we had anticipated. I tried to convince my commander to halt the attack. He was a drunken lout. And when I threatened to reveal his incompetence to Karja High Command, he pulled a knife on me. So I killed him.
In self-defense.
It was still murder. I was condemned. I was too late. By the time the fields were already... What's more, the commander I had killed was from a... They put a bounty on my head.
The Red Raids are long over. Sun King Avad would if he knew...
The Sun King...
A pardon from Avad won't stop bounty hunters eager...
Okay.
So, sounds like the two of you had an adventure.
Clawstriders, a hunter-killer, mercenaries, a shell snapper. Nothing could get in their way.
A scruffy hermit in the woods certainly tried.
That was foolish of him, in hindsight.
Okay, nice. Let's keep moving then.
We're here now. So let's head to the rot.
I can't ask you to come with me.
I didn't come all this way just to leave you.
I know better than to come then. The rot's along the shore, but we'll have to stick to the woods to avoid being seen.
Where are we now? Okay, not far away.
How did you find it?
I overheard a Tanakh patrol from the nearby village talking about it. Figured it out from there.
What were you gonna do if we hadn't found you? Take it on alone?
I only need to question one guard. Figured I'd grab someone when they're by themselves.
Well, now you have us.
We're getting close.
What do we have here? Is it like rebel camp?
There it is. The rot.
Those are Regal's rebels. They're waging civil war against the rest of the Tanakh. They must have taken over the prison.
Then they would have killed any of the guards. They were my last hope of finding out if Nessa was there.
Maybe not. There might still be some clue inside.
Even after all this time?
Aloy can see much more than you or I.
And let's do it. Any scrap of hope is better than nothing.
We'll have to find another way in. The front gate looks impenetrable.
And there's no way we're scaling those walls.
You two
Okay.
stay here. I'll see if I can find another way
Now
in
what
and
should we
get
do?
that gate open. I should check around the sides. Might be a way in from the water.
Wait, what? No, I don't care about this one. Why would you auto-select this quest? This is just stupid. Okay. So I need to find something from...
As soon as you open the gate, we'll be right at your side.
Can't I just storm the place? I really want to. I would really like to catch some of these fishes, but I definitely can because they will just disappear as soon as I manage to get them. Yes. course. Oh, I have it. I can't believe it. I actually managed to catch one. Okay, what should I do now?
Gotta get to the main gate to let Talana and Amada send it.
I think I will just kill them all.
Hey, over there.
Get out there and look.
We're getting shot at!
This is where I saw something.
I can't find anything. So, it's probably nothing.
I'm not sure who is shooting at you because it's not me.
We saw something rustling through the
Who's that? I knew it! There's a Nora warrior here!
How do you know what a Nora is? Come on, give me some distance, please. Or don't. You can see the result of that.
I am sure they're over here! Shoot! I see the... Get her!
You see nothing. Neither do you. Oh, come on. Thank you. Now? Where do we have the big guy now? That's it. Anybody else? Okay, we have a few more over there. That's cool.
That's all of them. Better get that main gate open for Talana and Amadas.
Will do. As soon as I loot stuff. What do we have here? Entire packs, patches of dog hair just floating in the with what? Oh, this was some kind of beach resort, I guess. So how do I open the gate? Oh, I see.
End of the line, Outlanders.
That device is gonna call a machine.
Why is that a problem? That was really no threat to us at all. Oh. Okay, what do I have here? A time ripper. Okay, I mean, nice. Can I get your tail, please? me go through, please? I don't really need your tail, so if you want me to just kill you, that's an option as well. It's just not fair. How fast can you turn? I'm really happy that that location where we could... Oh wow. Actually fight this guy. Oh. You know what? We're done. I don't care about resources. Wow, that's really bad. Come on, this is stupid. How is he able to stun lock me? Whoever designed this was not thinking clearly. Is it like that? Thank you.
Alright, I think that's the end of it.
Hear that?
It's your friend. Who else would it be? But I just get a 25% roast with coil. Which is like just perfect. But I will use it on this one, I think. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. And now I can equip. Oh wait, no. This is how it goes, okay? Because I already have the 15% one on the other guy. Oh, you were kind of frozen, my girl.
Here. Door's locked, but that last rebel had a key on it.
Freed by Karja. Have we not been humiliated enough?
It's not their fault you were locked up in your own prison.
I'm looking for information about a Karja soldier. She might have been a prisoner here 5 years back. Her name was Nessa.
The Karja Nessa was here. I killed her myself.
Nessa.
Oh, she is Nessa.
I'll handle this. Go secure the grounds.
Wow, okay, so
It's you, isn't it? Nessa, how?
It's
Why?
Rataka.
Let me get this straight. You were Nessa. You were brought here as a prisoner during the Red Raids and then became Tenakth?
The Karja forbid women from military service. I lived my life pretending, ashamed of who I really was. But the Tenakth measure a soldier only by their strength and resolve. So I took my place among them.
Nessa. Rataka. I've mourned you for 5 years. Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I had a new life. I wasn't going back. Not even for you, Amadis.
that's what you get if you fell in love with,
The way Amadis talked about your time
I guess,
together,
anybody.
I thought you'd still care about him.
It was 5 years ago.
I didn't abandon you. Before the battle, I tried to get Godiah, but of course, he didn't listen.
Then he got what he deserved.
I ran for the battlefield to find you.
I didn't know. I mourned you.
If you were brought here as a prisoner...
I knew it was only a matter of time killed me and the others who... But one day, one of their saw asked how a woman had ended up. As he spoke, I realized he was once Karja.
Okay, that was Vashar, yes.
I heard how he fell at the embassy. The other prisoners he condemned, but he convinced the Tenakth to let... I won through blood and blade.
That's a nice
You
story.
were willing to wear a disguise so that you could serve in the Karja army. Do you miss being Karja at all?
No. The Red Raid, and when my comrades and I were brought, we knew no one would ever.
I would have.
It's better this way. Beneath my Karja armor, I found I had the blood of a Tenakth.
Okay.
So if you became Tanakh,
My squad was ordered to retake.
considering how much Regala seems to hate the Karja.
You're right. I'd be dead if they knew. But
Okay, so we are done, I
What will
guess.
you do now?
you've taken back the rot. My squad will ensure.
So this is it?
It has to be. I'm sorry that you've suffered. You deserve better than how the last 5 years have treated you. I'll make sure you're granted safe passage out of the lowland. Consider it Nessa's final farewell.
Okay, but at least we don't have a love
At
triangle.
least now you know the truth.
Somehow it hurt. He must think I'm an idiot.
No, I just think you have a lot to figure out. I'll take you back east to the Sendem.
Talana,
Me too.
Are you alright?
To be honest, no.
What's going to happen between you two?
I'm not sure. He clearly has a lot more feelings to sort through. And I won't be anyone's second choice. I want you to have this, for seeing this through with me. No hawk could ask for a better thrush. Or a better friend.
So, I guess this is it then. You're heading back east.
I think I'll hang around Barren Light for a while, before returning to Meridian. If you find yourself back that way, look for me there.
I will. Safe travels, Talana.
I mean, this would have been a little better story arc and, you know, just ending for it if I would remember anything about the first game. I have like really vague memories about her being part of this hunter
Maybe I should check in with her
tradition,
next
the
time I'm at Barren
Karjas, and
Light.
I like, that was the
Seems like she could use
challenges.
a shoulder to lean on.
So those were the challenges where you could get like the finest equipment from. But that's also, I don't really have like detailed memories. Oh, we have one more hunting ground over here. This is the lowland hunting grounds, I guess. Alright, but this is more than enough for one episode, so I will be finishing here. I hope you have enjoyed this, my friends. I hope that you are having a great day, and I do hope that I will see you on the next episode. Until then, I was Optiman H. Bye bye.